Hello everybody, thank you for joining. I'm so glad that you did. I really hope that everybody is doing well today. I have a really scratchy throat, so I apologize. I may be taking a couple of sips of water. The allergies are really bad today, so actually, this is my third video. I'm trying to do some videos in advance so that I have enough until I get back into my craft room, which may not happen. It may happen. I don't know. So I may be skipping a few videos unless the weather holds up and I feel well enough to go outside and work on some handmade paper and some tea stain paper. So currently, to start with, this ephemera holder was only going to hold my Margaret kit. However, she was a big book. I'll actually measure her for you in case you didn't see the construction of it. And if you haven't seen the construction of it and you're interested, it's 11 by 10, and it's got a 1-inch spine. So it's 11 by 10 with a 1-inch spine, and I don't remember how many pages, but I guess we could count them. I actually, like I said, this was going to be just for Margaret, but what I decided to do is pull my files, which I keep in my snap-lock bags, like this. When I print a kit, the pages that I think I'm going to be using and the ephemera and things like that, I'll typically print it and then I'll put the label inside as to what kit it is, and then I'll put it in my notebook, obviously, so that I remember what kit I'm working on and if I have to go back and reprint or what have you. But I've emptied 4 of these, and you'll see why. But I'm really glad because it gives me a lot more room. I have a file holder with legal size files, file folders, and that's where I keep everything. But I've emptied that space, which is great because these are just going to look so much more beautiful on my bookshelf than all the files, which I'll still have to have files, obviously, for paper and things like that, but it's just going to look beautiful. I actually have it in my bookshelf in my living room because I love it so much. I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to take anything out of it or use it, but I will, obviously. But this is it, and it's primarily Margaret. If I come across any pages that are not Margaret related, I'll let you know, and I'll also put it in the description box below. Okay? It is currently Thursday that I'm filming this. I hope to put it up tomorrow. I don't even know what the order is of my videos. I have to go back and check and delete some videos out of my camera because, you know, it only holds so many. I don't want to take up too much space. So in any event, let me get started. Okay, so if I happen to be putting this up on Friday, I really hope that you all have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. It's a great celebration here in the United States, so I honor everybody who celebrates Independence Day. So okay. Here she is. I did use the tie. I'm so glad that I did put it in. She doesn't really flop open, or he or she. I only have that clip here because I haven't finished cutting it up. And I actually haven't finished cutting up some of the ephemera that was in here because I probably wouldn't put this up. So in any event, let's open it. So it goes like this. And if you haven't seen the first video, you could always go back and see how I've constructed this. I definitely wanted to do that on video for you because I just think this is a fabulous way, in my opinion, to keep your pages in your ephemera, especially if you work, like I work with Raindrop Lila on her journey in as a design team member, to which I'm just very humbled. I'm humbled to work with any design team member, but Lydia's digitals I started purchasing a while back, and so anyway, she has chosen me to be a part of her design team member, and I am very grateful because I adore her digital. So all right, let's get started. So here I used, because I have it, you don't have to, you could use anything, but because I have it, I wanted to tell you what I've used. So I got several packages of these a long time ago at the Salvation Army for $1. They were actually in a bag, and all 4 packages were $1, and some were open and some were used, but primarily they were not used. So every package, most of the packages came with 25 sheets, except for maybe 2 came with, like, I don't even know because I didn't count them, but they're not 25 because the white paper is still between. But I'm pretty sure you can still get this on, you know, maybe eBay or even Amazon. I haven't checked, but it's 24 pound and it's 8.5 by 11, and it's acetate and scriptable. So, you know, you could actually write on this. This one was from IBM. So, like I said, I got it at the Salvation Army. So, look at your thrift stores, or like I said, eBay, possibly, or even on Amazon. I haven't checked. So, I did use that, as you can see, because it's probably glaring in your face. So, here I have a pocket, which is, I think I cut these all 3-inch, and then this is a 2-inch. So let me just check for you if you're interested. So yes, those are 3, and then this is 2. So this 3, 3, 3, this, let's see, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2. Okay, and these are file folders for those of you who haven't been following this. That's just a piece of paper sticking out. So also, when I did glue these pages in, I left a pocket here. And sometimes I don't cut my tags all the way out like this, because at times I want to possibly fold it like this, or, you know, zigzag it, or what have you. So I don't always cut them all the way out. So they tuck right in there. And like I said, if I don't see something that's Margaret, I'll tell you. I have not even cut all of Margaret out, and I haven't printed all of the pages yet because I print on different papers. So in here is some more Margaret. These are some little like photo slides, and then you could also use these to put inside the photo slide, perhaps like this, or you could actually cut these out and put it behind and put acetate in there, or not. You could just do this and fold it in half, right? And then, I mean, she does all the work for you, which is fabulous. So those go in there, and I try to keep everything pretty much together. Now here, as you can see, I didn't cut out all the squares because as I was cutting them out, I thought, how fun would these be to make film strips? You know, the old-fashioned film strips. So I may do something like that with those. So I didn't cut those all the way out. Just giving you some ideas as I go along without trying to keep you too long. In here, I have, these are all like, for example, you know, little flags, bigger flags, and then these are, you know, little tabs. So I kept those in there. And then these are all of the labels. Not all of them, but some of them. And then as I turn the page, I'm trying to keep in film. In here is called Raindrop, Lila, Sweet Sentiments. That white's going to bother me, so I'm just going to cut it off. Sorry. I'm very particular. I know. So anyway, that's what I have. And what I did was I put everything in a glassine bag because I have the blues and the off-whites in there. They come in several different colors. And then up here, I have the Valentine Girls, all of the tags and the journaling cards. And in here, for now, because I'm going to make a whole page of all my birds and bird sentiments and bird aesthetic photos. So for now, I've just got them tucked in a glassine bag and put here. So I still have some organizing to do, but for the most part, she is organized. Oh, here, these right here are these. And you can get them on Amazon. And all you have to do, let's see. Oh, here's one. All you have to do is you peel this off. It's very sticky. I didn't think it would stick real well, or I was kind of afraid it might not. So what I do is I put a little bit of Fabri-Tac around the first one I put down. Didn't need it at all, because as you can see right here, this tiny little crinkle, I tried to lift it up and it literally tore the paper. It wouldn't tear up. It was tearing the paper off. So you don't need anything with these. I'll leave a link below as to where you can get these on Amazon. Okay, I've used them in other ephemera books. And Rachel from Roxy Creations, she actually uses these as well. I just saw her making some ephemera books, some smaller ones for her stamps and labels. And she got these. They're similar, very similar to these. But they do just stick down, no problem. So in here, as you can see, I've left some space, but I still have the pockets here, but they only go to here. There's some glue right here. And this is for all the stickers, tickets, and washi strips, which I've used a lot of the washi strips in other projects. So that's where my washi strips will go as well. And like I said, they fit really nicely, you know, in between these two pockets. But as you can see, there's glue here, so these won't slide, you know, over. And then in here, these are not, these are yeah, they're Margaret. These are just, some of them are cut smaller. See, they're just cut smaller because I was using them in ephemera that I was making. Oh, my ephemera pouch. That's all right. We don't need it. This one I haven't even done yet. So in here I have, these are from the Pinky Peach collection. They're just the elements. They're like the tags and the little circles and things like that. And here, again, are some smaller birds and just some, you know, things I've cut. This isn't hers. This is. These are things that I've cut smaller for different projects. So I'm keeping those in there for now. And then these are printed on, these are some that I used in a project a while back. And these are printed on tissue paper. See? So I keep those safely tucked in. Well, actually, I'm going to put them in something else. These are, my son, several years ago when I was doing ATC cards, he bought me a package of these holders, but they're baseball card size, so they don't fit. Oh, you know what? I think I put them in here because they don't fit in here because they're too wide. Pretty sure. Yeah. So I just keep them in a glassine bag so that they stay nice and flat. Okay? And they're very fragile, so rather than just, you know, sliding them into this pocket, I put them in the glassine bag and just tuck it right inside here. And then this is one of these, which fits a ton of things in. I mean, it fits a ton. Okay, so these are just the baseball card holders if you're interested in those. They just didn't fit the ATC cards. They were too narrow. So I've used those. And that's all I've used. And the rest, yeah. And then I have some more acetate up here. So, you know, I still have a whole row of things that I can put up here, which I haven't put anything there yet. And here, oh, I haven't put, did I put any pages in here yet? No, tags are in there. I haven't put any pages in here yet, but I've kept a space. And here, I have a ton. I printed out all of the file folders, and they are beautiful. Let me just show you a few. I won't pull them all out, I promise, but I just wanted to show you a few of the file folders. These, I just think, are perfect to keep on your desk for different things. You know, I don't know, notes or cards or anything. They're just beautiful. And also, you know, I'll be doing a little thing with those that I had thought about creating. But all of the file folders are in here. And that's why it's a little bit full. I may have to move some of them because there's, I don't know how many there are, but there's a lot. Because I printed them all. I loved them all. And I also double-sided them, as you can see. So what I did was, this is the outside of this one. So I chose the paper that went with the outside of this one and then printed on the inside. You know, just ran it through my printer again and printed double-sided. You don't have to do that. You could definitely cover that with nice book page or old ephemera or anything you wanted to. So now here we go. I ran out of Margaret. As you can see, I haven't even completed Margaret yet. So, well, I've cut out, oh, maybe I didn't put a little piece of glue in there. I'll have to do that because that is sliding. This is Margaret. So yeah, I'll put a little bit of glue in there. I did put it up here, as you can see. You know, it doesn't slide, but here I'll have to add some glue, and I'll do that after the video. I'm just gonna put a little clip here so it reminds me to do that. Am I still in frame? So now we have, which I still have to organize and, you know, put down some more pockets and things like that. But these, again, are the baseball holders. These are some birds. Oh, I think I already did this page. So I still have some organizing to do. I haven't decided yet where I'm going to keep all of these. But as you can see, these pockets fill a lot. And then down here, I still have to finish cutting these out and put them in those baseball card holders. Because for me, it's nice to have things already cut out so I can just flip through and grab what I want. But it's up to you. I mean, you don't have to. You could leave them like this and still slide them in, and you've still got plenty of room. And then those are the file folders. In here, I don't have anything yet. And then in here, these are, even with my glasses, I can barely see it. Dreaming of Spring. And these are the journaling cards. The Dreaming of Spring journaling cards, full size. And then these are Dreaming of Spring aesthetic photos. And again, in those pockets that I showed you that you can get on Amazon. These are pockets as well. In here, what I did was I put this pocket going sideways. Okay, so this is the same pocket as this, but I just put it going sideways. because I had the room, so why not? And I'll put another one probably here going sideways. And then these are, I think these are Dreaming of Spring aesthetic photos. Or they could be, yeah, these are Dreaming of Spring aesthetic photos. Yeah. And then these here are the country, I'm so sorry. I'll leave everything in the description box below. If you happen to see something you really love and you didn't catch what I'm saying, just leave me a comment. These are from the Country Garden aesthetic photos. I wish I had the time to take them all out, but you'd be bored to tears, I'm sure. I'm not. I could go through this every day. These are from, that doesn't go there. That's Vintage Ladies. These are from, these might be Dreaming of Spring as well. These are, I'm pretty sure these are Dreaming of Spring. I don't remember, but I'll look it up. Okay, and for now, those are sliding in there because I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do with, like this might get all rearranged. I just did what I already had printed. I didn't print anything extra except the Margaret kit. These are my smaller, my mini, when I print photo size, and this is one of my favorite kits, my natural ephemera. And these are very old CD holders that I got at a thrift shop. They're the plastic ones, and they're nice. They slide right in and out of the pocket really well. So I really like those. If you happen to come across those, grab them. Do I have any paper in here yet? I don't. And oh, that got stuck down. Hold on. That must have, oh, you know what? It's stuck down with this, the edge of that. But that's okay. You know what? I can keep that closed because I certainly don't need a whole bunch of full pages. Like, as you can see, I'm already have plenty of space. Isn't this kit just gorgeous? It's just gorgeous. And again, this is all Margaret except for what I've told you. And still I have another page here, so I have a full page here. I still have more space here, which I've only put one pocket on. I still have more pockets to put here. Full pockets here, more pockets here, more here. I mean, it's great. I love it. I'm sorry to keep saying that. Is it okay to say that when you love your own work? So here's another page that I still have to work on. This kit is absolutely beautiful, and it is called Sweet Tomorrow. And I thought it went really well with this kit, so I put it in this book. Okay, some of the others might come out and go into another book of like my spring and my like my peachy pinks and my pinks and things like that. But I don't know yet. Or I might just have an ephemera book with all of the birds and all of like the deer, the rabbits, the swans, the horses. I could go on and on and on. I mean, check her shop. I believe she is having a sale. I know for a fact she's having a sale on her Freedom Kit, which is beautiful. I was going to try and make something for the 4th of July, but I never got around to it. And then, well, actually, I started it, but I didn't finish it. And also, I believe her Strawberry Kit, which will be definitely definitely, if not this summer, next summer, a journal I'll be making. That kit is amazing, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get that kit. I've had that kit probably, I don't know, in my notebook for 6 months because it was going to be my summer journal. And again, I already showed you that. And like I said, sometimes I don't cut them completely because I might want to make like a little book out of it. And then what you do here is just, you know, put some fabric, or there's just so many things you can do with the cards. So don't cut them all up, but, you know, it's up to you. And here I have envelopes, I believe, from Margaret. No, this is Freedom. Yeah, not Freedom. I'm sorry. Sweet Tomorrow. These are envelopes, papers, covers. Yeah, not the whole kit, but a lot of the kit that I was planning on using. And I took it out of the envelope and put it in here because I think it goes really well aesthetically. So I may be using pieces of this with this kit because I like to mix up the kits. As you know, my last journal had like 6 of her kits in it. And then I still have this full page, and then I still have a whole page here. This fits 8.5 by 11 sheets, no problem. And then I have all of my 8.5 by 11 sheets in here. And then that I've already printed, but like I said, I stopped because I thought, wait, stop. Because I print on so many different papers for so many different reasons. So I didn't print them all. And they come in the both portrait and the landscape. So there'll be pages I'll print in landscape and some that I'll print in portrait, if that makes sense. And then in here, I haven't cut these out yet, but they are the entire set of the Neutrals Kit journaling cards on cardstock, and I believe there's 7, and I've already run them through and backed them. They were in one of my snap folders, so I put them in here because I use these a lot. So I'd like to make an all neutrals journal, or pretty much neutrals journal in the future. So that's that. And then I still have, you know, more I could add to this, no problem. I could add plenty of pages to that one because, like I said, this has 7 plus it has this piece of cardstock in it. Each page I put a piece of cardstock to keep it nice and sturdy. And these are these. No, they're these. I just keep them in here. These are just something that you'd put, say, in a 3-ring binder. See? Like that. That's all these are. Because they hold your 8.5 by 11 sheets, no problem. And then, of course, I printed full, you know, borderless. So none of these are cut down, and they fit perfectly fine. So I believe these are probably legal size. So again, I still have all these pages, and I've just tied it with some wax linen thread. Very easily untieable if I wanted to. If I wanted to add more of these pages, which I don't think I will. I did not put a pocket on. Oh, yes, I did. I did put a pocket here, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to glue that down because I just don't think I need it. I also print on fabric, so I did want to leave a nice space, you know, for that, which I'll put here. And I will not put like ephemera or anything on here unless I print the ephemera on fabric, because I like to slow stitch some of my printables. So that's it. That's her. And I love it, and I'm really happy with it. And like I said, some of this will come out and either be put in another smaller ephemera book. I may put all of my aesthetic photos in one book, if that makes sense, because she has a lot of aesthetic photos. I might put all my minis, you know, like if I print wallet size or photo a page, I may keep an ephemera book specific for that. Okay, So that's it. I hope you like that. I really do. And all I did for the front cover was I did not cover the book. It's just a Laura Ashley book and an old one, decorating book. And all I've done was I glued this on with Fabri-Tac. And then once it was dry, I took a piece of parchment paper and I pressed it so that I know that the glue will never come up. And then I did the same thing with this. I couldn't sew it on, obviously, because it was an afterthought. But this is just some Battenberg lace, and that's the back. And that's it. So let me just tie her up for you so that you can see what she'll look like on your bookshelf. And then I'll let you go. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll put up another video tomorrow. I was going to put them up like, you know, one right after the other, but it does take a long time to upload them. And I don't like to be without my phone for that long because I do video on my phone. So it depends on the time of day. It depends on, like, weekends, forget it, which I won't be videoing on the weekend because I won't be in here. But anyway, that's the spine, and that's how it will look. I'm sorry if it's in your face, but that's how it will look on your bookshelf if you put it on your bookshelf like this. And it's not too chunky at all. You know, it just looks so nice. But anyway, that's it. And thank you very much, Lydia. I so appreciate being on your design team. And I look forward to my next design team project in July. Okay, well, thank you everybody for stopping by. And I'm so sorry I'm not feeling very well. I hope that you stay well and be kind. And God bless. Bye, everybody.